Morning folks, I hope you're okay. It is Monday the 14th of September. It's 4 minutes to 8 in the morning. I just thought I'd show you what I got done yesterday. I haven't actually done anything with my hair yet today. I think it decides what it wants to do on its own. I can't put any gel doesn't really, or any of the pomade and stuff I've got doesn't do anything now because it's too long. Anyway, yes, I started on Frankenstein's duck yesterday, just because he was ahead in the votes. So keep voting by all means. I'm going to keep a tally of all the votes that come in, and then that'll perhaps help me decide which order to make the other items in as well. Have also started a secret project which I've mentioned doing for somebody's birthday. But he gets notifications of my videos on his phone, so I don't want to show anything in case, you know, he sees it. So that is continuing at night when he's not around. But yes, so I found, after I went through 2 tubs, it was in the one that I was like, oh, it's definitely not in there. It was in there. So this is Red Heart Super Saver Glowworm that Kim sent to me. Hi Kim. So I've got down to the part of the head where I would need to attach the eyes. So I've got the beak, which is also Red Heart Super Saver in. Now there's 2, there's carrot and pumpkin. I think this is pumpkin. So the beak will be stuffed and sort of put there-ish, and then that helps me decide how far apart to put the eyes. So I need to do that, but I just finished that. And then I think the kids came down and... what did I have to... oh, I was uploading my videos. So that's why I didn't get to doing any more of it, and then I started the other project. But I'm using my Susan Bates... what is that? 3.75mm hook. What is it in US? An F? US F5, 3.75mm. So I like it. It feels much smaller because I've been using a 5mm for the blankets and stuff. It's good, good. Yeah, that's all I've got done. I'm wearing another new top, but it's actually supposed to be really hot here today, so I will possibly end up back in a t-shirt. I don't know, but for now I thought I'd put my necklace on. I've not worn my necklace for ages. I've got a nice jumper on, I've got new jeans on, which seem to pick up every bit of fluff in the world because they're black jeans. Yeah, I'm debating keeping Jack at home today because he's just hovering below a low fever, which is the temperature at which the school said you're supposed to keep him at home, and get a COVID test. But you can't get COVID tests at the minute. You can't. The chap that Paul works with, his wife, who's a teacher who got sent home because of COVID in their school, she can't get a test, and she's been saying, but I'm a key worker, I need a test. And they said there are just no tests available. And I don't think they can actually insist you get a test. I don't know fully where we stand on that, but I'd rather keep him at home, and then I don't put anyone in an awkward position. Because he's like sniffing a bit. He's just generally got a cold, and he feels a bit rotten. He felt rotten when he woke up, but you do, don't you? If you've got a cold when you wake up, and you know, before you've had any medicine or anything, you feel a bit. But I don't know what to tell the school as to the reason I'm keeping him off. Because if I say he's got a temperature, they'll say we need to get a COVID test. But he's not got enough of it. Because they're saying any of the symptoms, you need to get a COVID test. You can get a temperature with diarrhea and sickness, but you've not got COVID. You've got a stomach bug or whatever. So I don't know. But obviously, if you had a persistent cough, the same persistent cough, a temperature over 38 degrees, and a loss of smell, or sudden loss of smell, they're the symptoms of COVID-19 coronavirus. But I don't know that you could say any, you know, not taken together. Because he's got a runny nose, that's not part of it. You know, it's just got a cold, poor kiddo. So I don't know, that remains to be seen. I haven't quite decided yet. I'll see. I've emailed Paul and said, what do you think? So he will be at home. I'm at home anyway, so it doesn't matter in that sense. But if it makes it easier, if it gives everyone peace of mind, then I'm happy to have him at home for a couple of days. I just don't want them to say, oh, he's got to, you know, have a test before he can come back, because that could be weeks, and we don't need him off for weeks again. You know, we've had enough of that. He's missed enough. So I'm sure I'll let you know what I decide. What is it, 8 o'clock, so I'm going to sit and do some more on the duck. Maybe get his eyes placed. It says to use 20mm eyes. I think I've got 18. I've got 18 or have I got 15? Can't remember whether I think they're 18mm eyes, and then I've got 24mm, the ones I bought for the Goober the Goblin, like the big crocheted ones. So I'll have to see which look better. I think the 24 will be too big. So I'll have a play around, see which eyes suit best, see if I can get those in, get the beak positioned at least. And carry on. It's going to be big. That's, I think, 21 rows. So green. Such a cool colour. So I'm going to crack on with this chap. Oops. And, oh, excuse me. See where we go. And I'll keep you posted on what to do about Mr. Jack. So, yeah, I'll be back in a little bit and let you know. Bye, guys. Hi, folks. I just thought I'd film this quick clip. This is the third of the King Cole Cotton Soft Crush Rings of Change blanket I've made recently. I'll show you where I was the other day. I'd just finished here, and I was going to do the back loop only rows that I'd made a mistake on the previous blanket I made. And that's as far as I got before I ran out of yarn. So I've just measured it's 43 inches across. So it's a decent size, bigger than the last blue one I made. So at some point I'm going to pop it in the wash and hang it out. And then I might see about listing it on eBay. Try and get some nice pictures of it to show just how beautiful it is, really. So this is the Waves colour. And apologies to people who are probably sick of seeing the Rings of Change blanket. But it is just a beautiful pattern. And I could just make them. Well, I have. I don't know, maybe I've made 6 now. Or made 3 in the last month or so. I know I've made at least 2 before that. One for Paul's gran, and then one for one of her relatives who saw her blanket and wanted one making. And then I've definitely made 1 more, because I sold that. I think I sold that on eBay quite a few years ago. So it's very beautiful. Let me see if I can twist you around without too much hassle. One sec. Hello. Hopefully I didn't make you feel too sick. If it's too all over the place, I'll cut it out. I finished work. Jack he stayed at home today. I took his temperature with a, oral thermometer, mouth thermometer, and it was 35.9, which is obviously a lot better than what I was getting, the reading I was getting on the forehead thermometer. I don't think either of them are particularly accurate. They're only like kid thermometers. But I said to him, look, I think you can probably go. And he got so stressed about it and like worried that if he got sent home, then Paul would have to work from home. And he was like, no, Paul will have to isolate because of me. I was like, no, don't think that. If we have to isolate, we isolate. It's not, it's not a thing for an 8-year-old to be worrying about. But I rang the school and left a message and said, look, I've checked his temperature. It's not, it's not at the level to be worried about. But it's just not. He's not right in himself. He's headachy. He doesn't feel good. so I'm going to keep him at home. Saying that, he's been fine. He is, you know, he is fine. He's just got a cold, and doesn't. You feel grotty, don't you, when you've got a cold? But normally when they're at school, they kind of get distracted and get on with it. But obviously with everyone being so focused on germs at the minute, I don't want it putting, it doesn't need extra pressure putting on him for stuff like that. You can't help it if you know very well. So he's been at home. I've not seen him much, which because I was fairly busy at work. No, actually, no, not too bad, because I worked for an hour and whatever yesterday. There was still plenty to do, and I had to do a training course because yet again, I think it says I don't have to do it till the 15th of October. Apparently the deadline's the end of this week. So I've done some hazardous goods training. It's more awareness because I'm not actually hazardous trained, but you have to be aware of what you need to know when you can pass it over to, or when you have to pass it over to a hazardous trained person. But I have previously been hazardous trained years ago. And I would train again. It's just it has to be like a 2 or 3 day course, the full course, and it has to be in person at the thing. Because I was like, if I could do it online, at the minute I can do full-time hours. Assuming the kids were at home or Paul had got them or whatever, I could do. I could sit on the course for as many hours as I needed to, but it has to actually be in person. So that makes it trickier. Yeah, what's that? I still haven't done anything with my hair. I don't even know if you can tell when I do something with my hair. At the minute, it doesn't know what it's doing. Oh, it's not in a proper style yet, so. Tobin should be home soon, so I'll wait and see how his day's gone. He's had some good behaviour points and another roll of honour, so he must have made a good contribution. I think it was English all day today. It's weird how they do it now. It's like a full day of English, and then tomorrow he's got a full day of, I think he might have like humanities tomorrow, so geography, history, RE. He loves RE. Let's have a look. Sorry, this is fun for you, isn't it? Oh, an error. Brilliant. Let's have a look. Yeah, English all day today. Like with a couple of different teachers by the looks of it. Yeah, it's weird. So whether they do like English literature for a while and then English lit or something else, I don't know. But yeah, it's geography, history, art, drama by the looks of it tomorrow, so that'll be a full-on day. Then he has like science all one day and PE at the end. It's strange. And then maths like all day Friday with a bit of PE thrown in. Odd. We used to do, the most we ever did at once was like a double lesson, so you did 2 hours of like English, and that was it. Then you did an hour of science, an hour of PE, and an hour of something else, technology or something, but never a whole day devoted to one subject. Odd. Anyway, let's hope he's had a good day. Yeah, Jack had his pack up that I made this morning. I listened to my audiobook while I was working. What was it? Nosferatu by Joe Hill. Just listening to that again, because I had a migraine the last time I was listening to it, and I think I was in bed listening to the end, and I'm not entirely sure I caught it all, and I really enjoyed it, so I'm going to listen to it again. That gingerbread one I need to concentrate on more. I'm not convinced I particularly like it. I'm finding it quite hard to warm to. Just jumps about a bit. I'm like, wait. Like I've missed something at the start, or I'm on the second book or something, and it's like, should I understand what's happening here? But yeah, so I'll carry on with that when I can concentrate more. I need to check. Sorry, I'm on the waiting list for Spin tonight, but I don't know. Actually, I don't know if Paul's going to get out of work on time, so that could scupper things. But because he's really busy at the minute, he's got. No, it's still full. I'm on the waiting list. I think quite a few people, his counterpart in his department's off for 2 weeks. I think his supervisor's off for 2 weeks. He's doing a lot of stuff on his own at the minute. Yeah, doesn't matter if I can't go to spin, but I might be able to book for kids coming past making noise. I might be able to book for just going to the gym. Don't know, see how I feel. Bone's talking to me again. Anyway, I'm going to go and do some crochet. If I can think of anything to show you while I'm doing it, I will. Go away. Transport for London. What the heck is this phone doing? Yeah. So I haven't got to walk to school because he's not there. So I haven't got to go fetch Jack. I think he'll be fine for tomorrow. He's been okay. He's been taking it very easy, let's say. Today he's appeared for a drink and biscuits, and then he's had his pack up, and then he appeared for another biscuit. But yeah, so he's okay. We're just being extra cautious. Right, I'm gonna go because Tobes will be home soon. Probably asking if his mate can come in or if he can go to his mate's. It seems to be the norm. But yeah, so I hope you're all okay, and I'll catch up with you, if not later, tomorrow.